Hello and welcome, my beautiful Pisces. This is our daily vibe from our guides messages for November the 28th. So all my beautiful mermaids and mermen and my sea sponges of the sea, let's see what we have here for today. Well, starting off, we've been given the card Cobweb, and it says we are protected from negative forces beyond our control. So there could be, you might have worries on your mind today. Some of you that, on anything in your life right now. I can't pinpoint an actual topic, but know that things are going to be okay. You might have been thinking that you couldn't see clearly or you didn't have the answers that you needed to something here, but you will, and you'll be protected. Whatever you need to know is going to come your way. Okay, so if it has to do with your job and your career, if something wasn't completely clear, it's going to get cleared up. When the Page of Swords comes in, he comes in with a message, clear and concise. Often it can be abrupt and quick and from somebody we don't really like how it was delivered, but nonetheless, it's a message that's meant for our ears. So something might come in today that's going to lead you to stand in your truth. And there's so much to learn, because when we get this card, sometimes it's about reviewing documents and carefully and that type of thing. Maybe you've had to really read between the lines with something you were signing today. You're listening to all points of view when we get that card, and that way clarity comes into existence, right? This is also honest and constructive feedback that comes in our way, okay? But information can come in many forms. It can come in from television, the web, social media, making it difficult to take it all in all at once. So sometimes it becomes a challenge, right? But as we gather all this new knowledge, we can be sure we're going to stay organized and mindful. Okay, the data may be filling up our head, but if we forget to speak from the heart, it may offend others. We need to be careful. As I had said, this particular page sometimes is blunt, and he delivers messages like that, and sometimes that can be a little bit abrasive, right? So we need to be mindful of not doing that ourselves. We could receive some information that necessitates changes to our plans. So something comes up. Now, I often say that when we get this Page of Swords, sometimes it delays something here while we're processing what we've received in that information. Coming in next, we got the ladder, and it says, oh, yes, I love it. We're climbing the ladder of success. And so, things are going to be good today for some of us. Working hard on your job, your career, relationships. Maybe you're climbing that ladder of success because you're mindful about how your resume is comprised. You could be revising it, renewing it. You could be maybe taking a form of study as well you're planning in the future, so you can add to that, which levels you up again, another rung in the ladder in your, of success. But this is a card that says things are good right now. Okay, we're going to see clearly. We're receiving the information we need, so we have a clear sight line on a topic or an issue, and we're starting to climb that ladder of success. So Pisces, with that comes in the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is that card of taking ourselves to that place and space where we're connecting with the right people. Where we're bringing in people that we can trust. But this is also higher education or religious institutions that you could be dealing with. But you're seeking guidance from spiritual leaders as well. So tapping into our higher self and realizing that we can ask our guides, our angels for help. Okay. You could be taking up teaching or taking classes yourself. Some of you might be doing that. Remember I said here you could be taking some sort of new form of study. Being flexible is important right now as well. Okay. You're discovering what really matters in your life. When we get the Hierophant, it's so important to surround ourselves with supportive, loving, and understanding people, right? And that may include people we already know, or maybe people, it's time to join a new group or of like-minded individuals, right? It especially asks us to spend time with those who can help us grow spiritually and emotionally. We need to look for friendships or assistance from the people who have their arms and hearts open to us today, okay? It speaks to the way in which we're trying to accomplish something. And we need to remember to make our choices with compassion and kindness towards others that are involved in whatever projects we're working on today. Okay? We might be approaching a project in a very traditional way. Then drawing, when we get this card, it may suggest that we should pursue something more creative and change things. Okay? So interesting day. Coming in next, we have the tulip, and this is great passion. So some of us might be really getting our creative juices flowing, and we're sinking our teeth into something that's going to make us excited, and we want to try it. But what we have to do is let go of what's in our past. We have to let go of, the devil comes in, and that's a card that says, you know what? And often it's called the ego card. We have to let go of things like that. And sometimes we can feel as though we're trapped, or we may perceive ourselves as being locked into a life that we don't want or like. What we often don't realize is that we hold that key, that lock key ourselves, and we need to let go. We can free ourselves by making different choices, right? And we can release our hearts from our prison of unhappiness by accepting responsibility from where we are, and here we are now. And by doing so, we can then step back into our own power and choose that freedom. Okay, so we can grow and continue evolving, and don't allow anyone or anything, including our own self-doubts, to keep us from being the person that we want to be. So getting free of dependency or self-imposed limitations are here, and ending an unhealthy relationship and forgiving ourselves. And not getting too involved in materialism, because sometimes materialism can take us over, right? So interesting reading again, but we're looking at something with great passion, and we're wanting to do something. It's almost like they're telling me like a resolution, like a New Year's resolution. We're changing things again, but we're going to be determined. We're not going to back down from this. Coming in next, we've got the horseshoe, and of course we know what horseshoes mean. They're good luck. And with that comes in the Four of Wands, which is a beautiful card of celebration. So when we get that, it's telling us that we're in a really good, secure, and stable situation, right? So this is about, putting down roots and feeling that satisfying feeling today that we are in the right place, that we're making the right choices and decisions today, right? Which are really, really good. And those choices can lead us to another rung on the ladder of success if we continue with the passion and excitement that we want. It's almost like we're not going to have a care in the world right now. And it's about peace and happy family life and a very special day. Now, some of you could be moving, relocating. You might be moving to a new home or a new location, which is, again, bringing you into a new, stable, more secure position where you can put roots down. I always look at these four wands as the four walls of a building or a home. And behind these girls celebrating a beautiful occasion is this beautiful, strong, home and a fortress and a wall around it, a protection, right? So this is a beautiful card of celebrating something. Now, it could be an occasion. It could be something that you've accomplished, Pisces, or it could be you celebrating something beautiful here with somebody else. Let's see what else we have here. Let's see what else we have here for today, my beautiful fellow Pisces. Okay. Alrighty. So our first card we've got is changes. Yes, we're climbing the ladder of success, and that means we have to change things, and we're changing things that are outdated, that weren't working, that were chaining us down and holding us back from our success. We have star power. Yeah, well, we can dream big, right, and go after what we want today. We're getting noticed for the good we do. We may seek counsel. Okay, I said joining groups, getting together with other people. You might be seeking either legal counsel or counsel with people on the same level of you in your spirituality and in your choices and your passions and your goals, and letting go of burdens. Yeah, or letting go of burdens. So let go of those things that are holding you back, my beautiful Pisces. Don't block yourself. Don't sabotage this good luck coming in. Step out of your own way. Let those things go by the wayside. Nobody deserves to be in toxic relationships, unfulfilling jobs, right? Well, on that note, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful day. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful Pisces.